Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play Oceanhorn, Monster of Uncharted Seas, and thank you for watching. Oceanhorn is a action-adventure RPG, guys, that I promise you are going to love. This has all the elements one would want in an action-adventure game, guys. You got the exploration, you got secrets, bosses, puzzles, magic, items that all help you basically progress forward, like bombs and all sorts of crazy items. The whole 9 yards right here, guys. I can't underline that enough. Oceanhorn released on Steam March 2015, but it's been around a while. Actually, before that, it was on the iOS mobile market for quite a while, and then they ported it to PC, and it looks spectacular, guys. I'm so happy they ported it. It was developed and published by Cornfox Bros. You can and should go ahead and get Oceanhorn on Steam right now for the first week sale price of $11.99 or $14.99 normally when that sale ends. It's also available on the Humble Bundle website. Now, you've probably heard that saying, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, and that is kind of what defines this game, guys, but in a good way. Matter of fact, in all good ways. If you need help figuring out what this is imitating by the end of this video, go buy a DS or a Wii or an N64. Just do it now. You won't regret it. Or if you want, just go ahead and get this game because it's really fun here, guys. There's mini games. There's all sorts of stuff here. We're going to jump straight into it, guys. I'm going to load up a file that I've been playing here for a little bit, and I'm going to actually bounce to another file. You'll see what I'm doing here in a bit because I want to show you different aspects to the game here. Now, this is like the first thing that I was like, wow, this looks really cool. This is going to remind you of another game that you probably played. There's a lot of kind of exploration and traveling by boat, which is just absolutely gorgeous. Let me just show you that really quickly here. Just look at these graphics, guys. Look how crisp and colorful and beautiful this all really looks, guys. And this is how you kind of traverse the world. This is how you go from area to area, is through this world map. And you actually can discover new locations as you talk to different people, and then they'll pop up on the map and you can actually go there. I'm going to go ahead and head to one of the more, one of the shop islands. All the islands are, in a way, their own dungeons. They have their own secrets. They have their own things to discover. They even have their own challenges each area. As you can see, it's on the bottom of the screen right there. It says hard worker. I'll show the rest of them in a bit here.
What a wonderful little village.
There's also voice acting in the game, which is pretty well done, I think.
There's no time to rest, though.
I'll let him talk.
I'll just ask for directions and move along.
The story goes basically that your father fought this creature called the Oceanhorn, and he mysteriously disappeared. You're basically following in his footsteps, trying to put right what once went wrong, Quantum Leap style, and basically find out what happened to your father. The story is actually rather interesting. I'm interested in the story. It's well told, it's well presented to you, and I really like it a lot. So, like I said, there's challenges in each town, basically. Hard worker, town sheriff, and hey big spender that basically offer you experience. You can kind of level up in this game. But let's talk about what you're looking at right from the get-go here on the basic screen. On the top left, we have our hearts, which is a representation of our health. Below that was our gold, and below that was basically our level. To the top right is our items and shields and everything that we basically have equipped, also the actions that we can do. So if I walk up to this barrel, for instance, lift! I can lift the barrel and chuck it around. If you haven't figured out what this is like yet, you're really not paying attention to gaming. On the bottom right, we basically have our mini-map, which shows us where everything is, little items or people we can talk to and things like that. Also enemies or dungeon entrances or chests, all sorts of crazy stuff here. I'm going to grab this really quick. Hi, Ophelia. I had a great trip, but on my way back, I got seasick. I was happy that the captain knew a small place to take some rest before going on. Called it Sandbar. I was able to gather strength there. So now Sandbar has actually been revealed to me on the map. I can go to Sandbar now. But yeah, basically the entire area, the entire game is kind of presented in this top-down 3D, almost kind of reminds me of an N64 style and graphics. It really looks good though. I mean, N64 graphics like on crack. This looks fantastic. I love the way all the shadows look. The music is fantastic. All the characters look really neat and adorable. You can also whack everything and kind of nudge it around. I think it's a nice little aesthetic that they added that you can kind of interact with objects even though they're not going to be moving very far. Of course, you can do my favorite pastime, smashing pots. Who doesn't want to smash pots here, guys? So let's go ahead and get into the settings here. There's quite a bit of settings. You can change the graphics from low to ultra. Now there is a little bit of finicky things happening. When it tries to lock the frame rates at 60, I would suggest you turn that off because it kind of slowed my game down. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because it's my system or if it's their system. I just found there's certain things here that just kind of really slow the game down as far as its performance goes. So I kind of just turned those off, and otherwise the game works beautifully. It runs at 1080p. You have VSync, anti-aliasing, all that good stuff you can see right there. The game also does have rebindable keys and full controller support. Well, I should say partial controller support. I had to use the X360CE program to get my Logitech controller to work. But once I installed that, boom, worked like a charm, and I'm now playing like with my gamepad, which I would suggest you do. This is the type of game you want to play with the controller. And all the keys are rebindable, so even if you're forced to play it with the keyboard, you can change things around whatever way you like. And I really, really like that quite a bit. It's always a huge boon. I always love when developers put the time and effort into giving you rebindable keys across, gamepads and keyboards. This is the menu screen, which you can see also has some sound sliders right here. I guess these are like, you can actually kind of go through cutscenes again. That's kind of cool. Flashbacks. I really like that aspect. So if you get lost in the story or you want to revisit the story, you can go ahead and do that. A log basically tells you what your quest currently is right now, or things that you've read. Yeah, I think it's just basically things you've read. Of course, you have items and spells and all that delicious adventure RPG goodness. Of course, you have that somewhat Metroidvania aspect to it where you're going to be exploring, getting new items that are going to help you progress farther and farther into the game here, guys. You have those challenges here, basically, which are per area that basically kind of like give you extra objectives to accomplish when you're in a particular area. As far as my actions, I can go basically attack things. I can lift up my shield right now, and I also have the ability to dash basically by just holding down the A button. My character kind of runs fast, but it drains his stamina bar, which is that little green thing above his head right now. So now we basically revealed a new island. I just want to show you how it basically kind of pops up, and then you can travel to these different areas. It's really neat. I really enjoy it a lot, how that works. And you can the game is very freeform. You're free to explore it whatever way you like. There's no necessarily cut clear path definition to go. I mean, there's certain areas that are going to be kind of blocked off to you because you don't have a necessary item to move forward. But again, it's really up to you how you explore the game. And I really, really like that about this game. It's really neat. You can just kind of take things the way you want to take them. You want to go to the Bomb Island first, go to Bomb Island first. You want to go to the sandbar first, go to the sandbar first. It's really up to you how you approach these objectives. Now, these boxes, by the way, you can actually attack these boxes and actually get like a little treasure for them. Eventually, as you level up in your character, you get like, I think it was like a pea shooter or something like that. And you could basically blast those boxes and get gold or hearts or other valuables that you will probably need along your adventures. So basically, this is a sandbar. I have no idea what this is necessarily here. I've never been here before. There's a bloodstone here, though. I've seen these before. And basically, as you start whacking at this particular object, eventually, it's just going to come loose. Look how it reflects lights if there were drops of blood inside. I'm not exactly sure what that's for. I've yet to discover what that is, the purpose of those particular items are for, but they're collectibles, and you can gather them and hopefully eventually do something. Maybe it'll explain what the quest items is. Maybe I can just mouse over that. Hold on here. No, it doesn't really say what it does. I wonder what that is for. I mean, it's just a collectible in the game. There's also, of course, pieces of container hearts. You can get more bigger hearts, find pieces of heart, and have to collect 4 to basically, get a new heart type. So also it shows you how many islands you've explored right there. So you have only completed 1% of the game, and haven't discovered, it looks like only 5 of the islands. There's a lot of islands here to discover, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to go to my other game now, which I've kind of playing a little bit longer. I did a little bit more exploration. I did a little bit more thorough searching of things, and I'm actually already in my first dungeon, which I do believe is the Abandoned Mines. I think this is my first dungeon anyways. So as you can basically see, there's going to be puzzles here for you guys to kind of have to figure out. These giant blue buttons here reset the puzzles. If for some reason you get stuck, you can reset them at will. But the first couple puzzles aren't that hard to solve, guys. It's really simplistic. It kind of starts off easy and then gets a little bit more and more difficult. But then again, to be honest with you, Zelda games were never really truly that difficult. They were more just about enjoying the game. They were more just about having fun and enjoying that process. Oh, I see. Why would we want to go that way, I wonder? I don't think we were supposed to. I think it was just, we can go that way if we want to. So basically, we're just kind of making our way right now. We're basically trying to get access to bombs. Right now, basically, we have to find gunpowder somewhere here in this dungeon. That's somewhere hidden, and we have to find a key to this door, apparently, as well. I could be wrong. I could be completely lost, Again, I wasn't really told to come in here. I just kind of came in here of my own accord, trying to find out what it was that I needed to do next. But I'm pretty sure I needed to come in here. There's a button down here. What did that do? Big giant chests, of course. Classic. I get a regular key. Chances are we're going to find a boss key somewhere along here. We're not going to have to find the map, though, because we do have our mini-map pretty much already set for us. Like I said, I enjoy the graphics. I love the sound effects. I love the music. The music is so well done. Dead end? Interesting. Is it a dead end? Perhaps there's something else there. You never know with these types of games, guys. There's always stuff to be discovering, always stuff to be just find in this game. That's what I love about these types of games, is you never know what you're going to find. I don't really think we should be going in here. Okay. Nope, not this particular direction. That'll probably be of some use later on, or who knows. There's a lot of experimentation to be done. There's a lot of discovery to be done here, guys. We're going to take this guy on, kick his blue ass. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey! Stop hitting me. I really need to get some health. Oh, good lord. That would have been bad. I almost fell to my death. Okay, there's a save spot. These are like little checkpoints right here. If I were to die for some particular reason, that would respawn me right there at that particular checkpoint. I probably might have to redo a couple things here and there, but it does give you the ability to have that checkpoint and come back right back to it, guys. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is just classic adventuring right here. This is just, for me, this is what gaming was all about growing up. This was just classic. I love this type of game. I might even do a Let's Play series of this game because of how much I just enjoy this type of game, you know? I think you will enjoy this type of game as well. If you played games, you know, if you played the N64, if you played any of those games, and I'm not going to say it, I'm just going to allude to it. If you play any of those types of games, guys, you're going to love this type of game, guys. Okay, we got a puzzle here. Was that it? Was that really all I needed to do? You need to back off. I'm going to find a rock and I'm going to throw it at you, you son of a gun. Okay, Huh. I'm thinking these need fire. I'm thinking that's what they need. Oh my. Look at this complicated puzzle here. Solved that one pretty easily. Or did I? Oh no, this was just to get the bloodstone. Okay, but we need to actually get to that chest. Alright, fantastic. We'll reset the puzzle. Now that we got the bloodstone. I'm gonna push this piece forward. That damn bat! What is... Did I piss you off in another life, bat? Jeez Louise. Good grief. Okay, can we run between these stones? We cannot run between these stones. That's okay. We'll push it there. Okay. Did I mess up here? No, I did not. Haha. Aha! I'm very proud of myself. Wait. Okay. I was like, I can't get back up. Okay, so we run across these little stone steps here. Again, I love these types of puzzles. I love this type of gameplay, guys. We got another regular key that'll probably help us move forward in this dungeon. Somehow, in some way. I'm not really sure quite yet. Your character not only does a little bit of swimming, but when he's in the overworld map, he can drown actually and lose like half a heart when he tries to swim. I'm guessing we're going to need some sort of fire to make that item useful. Those chests, looks like braziers is what they look like. So we got some pots over here. That's fantastic. I need some of that. Smash these. A heart. Fantastic. Smash them. Smash it. Smash it. I love it. Okay. So that was good. We got all our health back. And we're just going to keep exploring here, guys. Yeah, the game also does feature steamy goodness. I should mention that. Holy crap. Oh, he has a key, that guy. Hey, I need your key. Give me your key. You got a regular key. And I killed this in a gun. Alright, cool. We'll use this key. We got 2 keys right now. Not really sure what they're all for. This does this. Oh! And we found something. What did we find? Oh, it's just an old boot. You found 1 coin inside it. A boot? Huh. I wonder what purpose that will serve. I'm sure it'll serve some sort of purpose. It'll probably help me in some way or shape or form. Can we run into the water? Can we get into that water right there? We can indeed. Of course, they just beautiful, seamless transitions. All works very well. Oh, we found the boss door. The master key to get inside there. I don't really have the master key, so we're going to have to find a way to find that first. But we did at least get access to that area now, which, of course, will ultimately be heading into that area anyways. As far as bugs go or anything of the sort, like I said, it's a bug-free game. It's so well made, guys. I haven't had much issues with the cameras, basically, because I can just kind of move it around with my right thumbstick, but most of the time the camera shifts and kind of pivots in a way that you're always constantly being able to see where you're going and what you're doing. I've never had problems with the camera. It's very well done. We're going to go back this way, maybe? Is there something that I missed? Interesting. Totally lost. Huh. Well, let's go back a little bit here. We'll keep exploring. Did we already hit the switch? I don't think we hit the switch, did we? We did hit that switch. Ah, okay. That switch is already hit. There's a bat. Go to hell, bat. I don't want any trouble with you, bat. We have a key, though. We could probably go back to that door that we found at the beginning of the dungeon and go through it and see where that leads us. Man, I don't want to fight you, man. I will say the comment right now is fairly simplistic. It's not anything too terribly difficult. How do I get back up there? Huh. Alright. That's a pickle. Maybe if we go down this hole? I am so ridiculously lost right now. It's not even funny. Oh my goodness, I should not have fallen like that. That was a mistake on my part. I definitely wanted to explore that more. Let's go ahead and fall down that path again. Anyways then, there we go. Fantastic. Don't know how to get those coins, but I do know how to get these coins. And we are now in another part of the dungeon. Who the heck knows where we're at? Another heart. I don't really need that. Lots of exploration to be done here, guys. Lots of secrets. Lots of dungeoneering to be done here, guys. A bloodstone again. I'm going to grab that. Not sure what that's for, but you'll eventually figure out what they're for and use them in some form and fashion, I can imagine. But yeah, you basically level up. You get higher levels. You basically get access to bigger, better things. I wish I could show you where my boat items were. I basically got like this pea shooter that I can use to shoot crates while I'm out in the open sea, guys. It's really neat. There's 15 hours total of gameplay here to enjoy. 15 hours plus to be exact. Let's climb up this path. I'm sure this leads somewhere. But yeah, you have that Metroidvania style aspect of thing, guys, where you're going to be kind of just exploring. Die! Oh, he's dead. Okay. Can we not go back the way we came? Sure can't. Okay. Whoops! I'm not sure if it was a good thing I fell or not. I'm not really 100% sure. It's good that we're collecting this gold, though. Gold you can use to buy basically items, of course, as you can imagine here. We already opened that chest. Let's try going back the other way. And then we'll probably just... If I can't figure things out, of course, I'll probably just wrap up the video here, guys. I think you got a pretty good impression of Oceanhorn, for sure. It's a great game. It has a lot of cool features I like about it. Am I back the way I came? This might be a good thing. Yes, this is the way I came. There was a door here. Oh, I guess we did open that door already. Huh, okay. So we... The only thing I wish we could do, by the way, is I wish we could blow up that mini-map just a little tiny bit. Get a little bit more of a better look at it. Just so in case, I get lost, I can freaking see where I was going. Okay, that guy ran away like a coward. Ow. Die, you coward. That way leads back down. This we've already been before. I do believe we've been this way. Yeah, this is definitely the exact same way we were before. Well, I'm going to have to obviously figure this out. I'm going to have to play with this dungeon a little bit longer. But again, that's the fun of it. That's figuring out the puzzles, figuring out what you need to do next. That's half the fun of these types of games, guys. Not necessarily knowing what to do. Trying to figure things out. That's the fun of these games, guys. Let's see, maybe if I go... How did I get back up there? How did I get up there? I guess I went across the bridge. Duh! That's how I got up there. Alright. So we're going to keep going here. Is there a path this way? Ah, there we go. Alright, now we're making progress. Now we're cooking with fire. And there's a note here. We managed to destroy the wall with sounds coming from behind. All of a sudden, the ground crumbled underneath the men's feet, and they fell down to the giant Speed's lair. I was lucky to get out, but I was one of the few. I locked the door. Fire puzzle is enough to keep the key safe. Alright. Fire puzzle, huh? What can I do to get that fire, I wonder? What exactly is that we're restarting about is what I wonder also. Obviously we need to use that fire in some way. Can I throw a friggin' pot at it? What can I do here? Huh. Maybe use the bottle. Why not, right? Bottle, fire, sure. Nope. Huh. I wonder what we gotta do here. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up the video there, guys. We're gonna have to figure out puzzles. Like I said, it's a really cool classic game, guys. You got magic, 15 hours of gameplay, that Metroidvania style thing. We're gonna be getting items and moving deeper and deeper into dungeons, guys. You got those levels, those extra challenges. It's just classic gameplay, bosses, puzzles, just all that good kind of stuff, guys, that you would want from this type of game, guys. I really enjoy it. You will probably see more of this game on my channel in the future, guys, because Oceanhorn is really neat. I enjoy the story. I love pretty much every aspect about this game. From the music, the graphics, the sounds, the controls are smooth. Everything works pretty well here, and it's very well done. It's a good shout out to that other game out there. Is the best way to say it, guys. So I just want to say big thanks to the developer for a chance to check out the title. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share, and I'll keep bringing you awesome indie games, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, maybe consider hitting up that tip jar if you're feeling generous of heart. All tips go to improving the channel or future giveaways. Till next time, guys, play more indie games.